Hello and welcome back to Mass Effect 2. Last time we went on the Alarei and figured that there's a lot of Geth on it. And that is kind of a problem. Especially for a party that we have, which is nobody a soldier, and way too much tech that we have nothing to do with because there's everyone with hacking, and that leaves enemies with having been hacked one time and not hacked the rest of the time. Which is not great, but we are moving forward, thankfully, so at least it's something.
No. You always had a plan. Masked life signs or an onboard medical stasis program, maybe. You wouldn't. They're wrong. You wouldn't just die like this. You wouldn't leave me to clean up your mess. You can't.
Oh. I missed that. I thought it would still last until the end of the sentence. But hey, this actually allows me to have a longer talk with Tali.
He was trying to help you, Tali. The only way he knew how. He didn't want to leave you.
Of course he did. Every time he went off to battle, every time he sent me away, it was all about what he wanted. I wanted a father who would take the sick leave time and let me see his face without a helmet in the way. Instead, I got orders. And this. And a panel of admirals who think I'm a traitor. Those were my father's gifts to me.
You also got his mind, and the best military training in the Quarian fleet.
You're right. I know what he'd do. Better than anyone. Maybe he had to know I'd come. Maybe he left a message.
Tali, if you are listening, then I am dead. The Geth have gone active. I don't have much time. Their main hub will be on the bridge. You'll need to destroy it to stop their VI processes from forming new neural links. Make sure Hangerl and Darozen see the data. They must.
Thanks, Dad.
Well, both of these options are actually quite right, and quite fitting. So...
You don't know how he would have ended that message.
Yes. I do. Come on. Let's finish this.
Well, indeed. We need to disable the Geth console. That's going to be a problem in and of itself. We have a lot of goodies here. And there's a lot of goodies here for a reason. There's a lot of bypassing, which is pretty useful. Come on. Okay. There are Geth hubs, just like on the Heretic Station. Also, we don't really know if we're dealing with Heretic Geth or mainline Geth, I guess. And they're kind of preoccupied right now. If I could hack the big guy, that would be great. That's a prime. Advanced hacking right now. Yes, nice. Okay. There's a prime.
Enemy combat drone.
That's my own Geth. Gotta keep that in mind. Huh. Okay. Come on, get distracted. Excellent. So now I can overload. This is not great against armor. Oh. No, it got its shields back. Thankfully, I can just run around the place if I need to.
Reinforcing shields.
And at least it does not regenerate its hardware. On. Oh, it's hacked. Great. Oh, come on, don't get stuck on...
Overclocking kinetic barrier system.
Okay, fine. There we go. Okay, that wasn't too bad. And hey, we got a model flotilla ship. It's rare to find a model ship on an actual mission. And I cannot save. That's fantastic. But I might not need to save. Let's access the scoring console.
This console is linked to the main hub Father mentioned. Disabling it shut down any Geth we missed. It looks like some of the recordings remained intact. They'll tell us how this happened, what Father did.
Well, this does not look quite like the hub, well, the hubs on the Heretic Station, but I guess they didn't have much time to build up.
You sound like you don't really want to hear it.
No. We have to. I know. This is terrible, Shepard. I don't want to know that he was part of this.
Do we have enough parts to bring more online?
Yes, the new shipment from your daughter will let us add 2 more Geth to the network.
We're nearing a breakthrough on systemic viral attacks. Perhaps we should inform the Admiralty Board, just to be safe.
No. We're too close. I promised to build my daughter a house on the home world. I'm not going to sit and wait while the politicians argue.
We'd have an easier time of it if Rael'Zorah could send back more working material.
Absolutely not. I don't want Tali exposed to any political blowback. Leave Tali out of this. Assemble a new Geth with what we have. Bypass security protocols if need be.
Welp.
It sounds like he was doing this for you.
I never wanted this, Shepard. Keela, I never wanted this. Everything here is his fault. I tried to pretend it didn't point to him, but this... When this comes up in the trial, they'll... We can't tell them. Not the Admirals, not anyone.
Well, that would be a bit of a problem, because that is the only evidence that we found here. And the only evidence that can be here, because that's the whole truth. And indeed, the father is dead.
Rael'Zorah doesn't need you to worry about him anymore. You heard him say he didn't want you to be caught in the politics.
You don't understand, Shepard. They would strike his name from the manifest of every ship he ever served on. He would be worse than an exile. He'd be a traitor to our people, held up for children as a monster in a cautionary tale. I can't let all the good he did be destroyed for this, Shepard.
Tali, without this evidence, you're looking at exile.
You think I don't know that? You think I want to live knowing that I can never see the fleet again? But I can't go back into that room and say that my father was the worst war criminal in our people's history. I cannot.
Well, that is a bit of a problem, isn't it? We, however, can go there and say it.
We're not going to decide anything here. Let's see what the Admiral say once we get back.
You're my captain in this hearing, Shepard. It's your decision. But please, don't destroy what my father was. Come on. If we wait too long, they'll decide we're already dead, and none of this will matter.
Alright, so, this is the second part of the trial. And, that's funny. I still have my power armor on. But yes, so...
We need to face facts. There has been no word. There is no reason to think Rael'Zorah survived.
Sounds like the hearing is already underway.
We must trust Shepard's offer of assistance. It's only been a few hours.
The Quarian Marines lasted less than 5 minutes, Admiral. Call it.
A pity Shepard vast Normandy is a better speaker than a soldier. I recommend posthumously exiling Rael'Zorah.
What?
It was agreed that Rael'Zorah would not be convicted if she were killed in action.
It was suggested, Admiral. I recall no agreement. To that end, I call for an immediate vote.
John Shepard, Ace Attorney, returns. Now we've got evidence. So, we have to say... Take that!
Very well. Is the Admiralty Board prepared to render judgment?
Hold it.
Sorry we're late.
Rael'Zorah vast Normandy saved the Alarei. I hope this proves her loyalty to the Quarian people.
Her loyalty was never in doubt, only her judgment.
Perhaps Rael'Zorah can offer something to encourage more trust in her judgment.
Did you find anything on the Alarei that could clarify what happened there?
Shepard, please.
Does Captain Shepard have any new evidence to submit to this hearing?
So, here's some interesting choices. Apparently we don't have enough Renegade for this. We do have enough Paragon. Also, we have an option, Rally the Crowd. This option, it doesn't seem like much, because it's like a neutral option, which we're kind of conditioned to think that it's not great. But it's actually a bonus option. It should really be here. This is only available if you save both of the Quarians, both on Haestrom and on Freedom's Progress. If you don't do that, then this option is not there. And this is a good option too. It's just as good as one of these two. But let's just say more words.
Tali helped me defeat Saren and the Geth at the Citadel. That should be all the evidence you need.
I fail to see what relevance...
You're not really interested in Tali, are you? This trial isn't about her. It's about the Geth.
This hearing has nothing to do with the Geth.
You want people to sympathize with them. And Geralt wants to go to war. None of you care about Tali. She knows more about the Geth than any other Quarian alive. You should be listening to her, not putting her on trial. Rael'Zorah saved the Citadel. She saved the Alarei. She showed the galaxy the value of the Quarian people. I can't think of stronger evidence than that.
Are the Admirals prepared to render the judgment? Rael'Zorah, in light of your history of service, we do not find sufficient evidence to convict. You are cleared of all charges. Commander Shepard, please accept these gifts in appreciation for you taking the time to represent one of our people.
Alright, so we have an option. To tell them to not go to war, to go to the war, or just say, okay, whatever. The honest answer is I don't care.
With all due respect, Admiral, I didn't represent one of your people. I represented one of mine.
So you did, Shepard.
This hearing is concluded. Go in peace, Rael'Zorah vas Normandy. Kila Solai.
I can't believe you pulled that off. What you said. I've never had anyone speak like that on my behalf. Thank you for being there for my father and me. Even when... Thank you.
Yeah, honestly, didn't do this for Rael.
Tell me, about what your father said, what he did. You deserve better.
I got better, Shepard. I got you.
Well, you can still go back in and get you exiled if you want.
Thanks, but I'm fine with things like this. It's fun watching you shout.
Objection!
Come on, Rael'Zorah vas Normandy. Let's get back to our ship.
Thank you, Captain.
This is valuable.
Well, we can return to the Normandy, so we got a load of Paragon points. But we can still talk to people.
The talk of war gives me hope. Maybe we can retake the homeworld in my lifetime.
Hello again, Commander. Good luck, Tali. Hello again, Commander. Good luck, Tali.
Very impressive speech, Commander Shepard. But tell me truly, did you recover any of Rael'Zorah's research on the Alarei?
Nothing that will help you, Admiral.
Pity. Oh well. Whatever is created can be recreated. In any event, I am pleased that our talk regarding the war conundrum allowed you to help Tali. Her exile would have been unfortunate.
Well, I really can't say that your ideas are wrong, so...
I hope you reclaim your homeworld someday. I don't care how you do it. Only that you succeed.
Thank you, Commander.
Ah, Renegade.
Nice talking, Shepard. It's funny how it takes a commander to remind the admirals about military honor. Glad they're off your back, ma'am. And that you didn't have to give them that evidence you found on the Alarei.
I didn't say anything about finding evidence, Carl.
Noticed that, ma'am.
What's your take on the war? Are the admirals going to try to retake the homeworld?
I won't shy away from a fight, but if the admirals throw the fleet at the Geth, all they'll get back is scrap metal. The best bet would be for us to find another way. But a soldier can't say unless his superiors ask.
Any idea what your next assignment's going to be?
I'm going to be escorting more techs around to look for signs of dark energy buildup. Maybe see if they can figure out what's causing it. Wherever they send me, it'll have to be less exciting than Haystrom.
More research into dark energy, eh?
Stay safe out there, Rieger.
You too, Shepard. Ma'am.
Carl, just call me Tali.
I'll work on that, ma'am.
Tali and Shepard are good at killing synthetics. Glad they're on our side.
Sure are. I have to say that Legion is not very bad at it either.
The Admirals thought they were humbling you by forcing you to represent her, Shepard. I'm glad they were wrong. You didn't mention survivors. Did you find real Tali? I am sure he would have left you a message if he'd had time.
Well, that would be very rude, so...
We found Rael's body. He left a message for Tali.
I can only imagine how horrible this is for you, child. But at least you got to hear your father tell you he loved you.
Yes. Thank you, Admiral.
Good luck on your mission. No matter how dark it gets, the fleet is always with you. Keep us alive.
You called us on the carpet out there, Shepard, and you were right. Thank you. Tali shouldn't have been involved in that argument. Tell me, though, honestly, what did you find over there? You spoke well, but I know a feint when I see it.
Well... It was Rael's fault, but... his intentions were right, so...
Tali, is there anything the Admiral should know?
We found a lot of dead bodies, Admiral. Including my father's, that's all. Whatever research they were doing was destroyed.
I'll take your word for it, Tali. Not that I have much choice. Fight well, and fly safe, kid. Your father would be proud of you.
Very impressive, Shepard. Thank you for your help on the Alarei. And thank you for helping Rael'Zorah's daughter. You stood for her when we failed. We were wrong to let our own concerns about the war overshadow Tali's trial.
Well, keep up the good work for making sure the Quarians don't get into too much trouble. Peace, I'm not sure about that, but hey.
The galaxy needs more people saying what you're saying, Admiral. Good luck.
Thank you, Commander.
So this does actually have a bit of...
I knew they wouldn't exile Rael'Zorah.
a bit of weight in Mass Effect 3. Not much, but some. And can't go there. Alright, well.
This talk of war gives me chills. I hope it's just rhetoric.
Congratulations, Tali. Your father would be proud. Congratulations, Tali. Your father.
I can't believe Tali and their captain took back the Alarei.
Congratulations again. I'm glad this is behind us.
Nice job, you two.
Alright. So let's get out of here.
Hello again, Commander. Good luck, Tali.
Fly safely, Rael'Zorah. The fleet travels with you.
Be safe out there, ma'am. Good luck on your mission.
I was wrong. Rael'Zorah was innocent after all.
How do you know? We didn't present any evidence. Only somewhat of rallying speech.
The talk of war gives me hope. Maybe we can retake the whole world in my lifetime.
I can't believe Tali and their captain took back the Alarei.
Congratulations, Rael'Zorah. I was skeptical about your choice in captains, but I see now that I was wrong.
Thank you, Captain. I'm just glad that this is over.
You'll always have a place on the ride, whenever you decide to come home. Good luck out there. Congratulations again.
So let's go back. Mission complete. 937 experience, level 28, 1 squad point. Rael'Zorah has been cleared of all charges, and her trust in Shepard ensures her loyalty in the mission. Political ramifications of Quarian war efforts against Geth are troubling. Likely to need Quarian forces against Reapers. Cannot risk additional instability. Tally power unlocked. Energy drain. Drains enemies' kinetic barrier power to boost your shields. That's a pretty nice bonus power too. But we already have a shield boosting power, so I didn't need that. New outfit. Geth shield strength. Cyclonic particles. Deck damage. Multicore amplifier. A whole bunch of credits. Palladium, and that's it.
Commander, Tali just went to have a chat with Legion. You better get down to the AI core.
I'm on it, Joker.
Shepard, I'm glad you're here. I caught Legion scanning my Omni tool. It was going to send data about the flotilla back to the Geth.
Creators performed weapons tests and were discussing plans to attack us. We believed it necessary to warn our people.
We weakened the Geth by destroying that base, Shepard. But they're still a threat. I won't let Legion endanger the fleet.
Creator Rael'Zorah acts out of loyalty to her people. She was willing to be exiled to protect them. We must also protect our people from the Creator threat.
You can't let this happen, Shepard. I trusted you, and I worked with a Geth on the team, but this is too much.
That's nice. So basically they reference both of their loyalty missions, and Tali even mentions that Legion was on the loyalty mission. But hey, we have enough Paragon, so...
Tali, your father was running brutal experiments. If the subjects had been human, I'd damn well be telling the Alliance about it.
I know, but if the Geth find out...
They'd attack, which would cause a war that would leave both the Geth and the Quarians vulnerable when the Reapers show up. Is that what you want, Legion?
We believed it was necessary to relay the information.
Sooner or later, you're both gonna have to stop fighting this war. Or we'll all end up paying for it.
To facilitate unit cohesion, we will not transmit data regarding Creator plans.
Thank you, Legion. I understand your intention. What if I gave you some non-classified data to send?
We would be grateful.
And resolved. Yeah, so that's actually very true to what John indeed thinks about this whole situation. Better not go into war, even though it would be great if there was a way to just eradicate all of the Geth. And, well, I guess I should first go through some of the codex entries that we haven't gone through, because we actually have things on the Geth. Geth culture. The most remarkable aspect of Geth culture is that it may not exist at all. Geth are a network intelligence, a single entity in myriad bodies. They share data with one another, whether discrete facts or memories, audiovisual recordings of experiences and logs of thought process. Any event experienced by one Geth is uploaded to the group mind, so that all Geth, everywhere, remember such an event as if they'd experienced it themselves. No one knows whether Geth develop personalities as organic created AIs do. If an organic designed AI is transferred into another quantum blue box, its personality is reset. Most Geth programs transfer from one hardware platform to another constantly. If a Geth needs to travel to another star, it downloads into a starship body. If it needs to replace a piece of malfunctioning hardware, it downloads into a small body with hands. If Geth are reset at transfer, it would make development of individual personalities unlikely. Records of the Quarian War suggest the Geth have no concept of self-preservation. They do not flinch from gunfire, and do not hesitate to sacrifice themselves if it allows their fellows an advantage. Thousands of mobile platforms were expended assaulting Quarian positions, but file sharing between platforms ensured their memories and experience would not be lost. Geth are therefore immortal. If their hardware is destroyed, archival copies of their programs and databases can be downloaded into a new body. With a gap in contact between the Quarian War and the arrival of Sovereign, the only proven fact about the Geth is that they were isolationists for centuries. They never ventured outside the Perseus Veil, but no organic ship that entered their territory ever returned. Yeah, that makes sense. It doesn't seem like they need personalities per se, so there's no need to reset them either. For one thing, I'm not sure why they reset VI personalities on transferring either, but oh well. And then Geth technology. The most difficult aspect of Geth existence for organics to comprehend is that a body is meaningless to Geth. The biped form commonly perceived as a Geth is nothing more than a mobile platform. A Geth software, hundreds of programs whose interactions mimic organic consciousness, can be installed in any given hardware. The Geth that was a bipedal soldier an hour ago may now be a quadruped heavy armature, and in another hour might be a starship. Between tasks, Geth programs upload to a gigantic space station mainframes that allow billions of programs to exchange thoughts and memories with minimal lag. The claim that the Geth are an example of the extreme risk posed by AI development is misleading. As opposed to the top-down design of organic AIs, in which hardware and software are specifically designed to achieve consciousness, Geth are a bottom-up model. They were never intended to possess more than animal-level, trainable reasoning. Designed as VI-driven robots, not significantly different from modern security mechs, Geth consciousness developed as their adaptive learning programs interacted with one another via network processing. The Geth codebase discovered that 3 individual robots using a wireless local network to form a single mind could perform many tasks more efficiently than they could as individuals. As these local networks were more heavily exploited, they reached a critical mass of processing, achieving consciousness. Modern Geth retained this remarkable interconnectivity, constantly exchanging data with one another and networking to increase their cognitive abilities. To Geth, these mind-sharing abilities are as natural and unconscious as breathing is to most organics. Oh, that is an interesting thought indeed. And I never thought of the Geth starships as being Geth as well. But that does make sense too. Well, anyway, that will be all for now. And next time we will be doing something else. Maybe talking to people. See you all then. Later.